hungry. I'm so hungry. I need food. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. What it do? I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I'm hungry.
Yo, what's up? It's your favorite homegirl, Crochet Eats, and we are back with another special mukbanger. Let's go. So today we're doing the BLT challenge. This was created by Get Lit with Mo, but I seen Dame Dash do it, so shout out to both of them. And I said, let's just sit down, converse, and see if I can make a BLT Big Mac version, or Big Mac style. All right. Now, I got, for my BLT, because I think I seen him put onion. It was a couple of things on there, but I'm gonna keep it light, no onion. Got, of course, the toasted bread, some tomatoes, some butter lettuce, butter lettuce, and we got that hickory smoke pork bacon, and I got some cheese on the side. So I'm gonna put this together while, again, chopping it up with y'all, going through a few different topics. I was like, what can I talk about today? Like, I really just wanted to get on here and chill with y'all. I almost didn't do this because he actually just inspired me to make a BLT. And I was like, Crochet, why would you not do the challenge? Come on, man. Come on. Get the people what they want. Like, they want to see your face. Show your face. Come on, where you at? Which, all right, let's go ahead and get to making it. And we're going to get into the conversation. But other than that, how y'all doing? I hope everybody doing well. Have had a great week thus far. And comment below if you're eating anything while you're watching this or what you planned on eating today. Let me know, because I'm always getting inspired by you guys. Like, a lot of us talk on socials too, and whether I'm retweeting or posting something dope that I seen, and then you guys go home and make it, and you're like, no, this is actually bomb. Like, I really appreciate that. It was really good looking. I'm actually gonna make something similar for dinner that I saw. It's like, dang, am I gonna film that? Look what happened to my bread. I got a hole in it because I put too much butter in it. Okay. When I was trying to toast it, hence why part of it crispy, but part, did I fail already? No, it's about putting the sandwich together. I hope it's sturdy enough though, because it's giving my foundation is broken. But anywho, in the last video, I told you guys that I was dropping 2 new singles. So super excited. One is already out and the other is on the way. If you guys have heard Higher, I'm gonna drop it right here.
You take me home.
Then you already know how great it is. A lot of people, like, it's basically just turned into the new workout song. So add it to your workout playlist. Stay motivated with it, because I ain't been working. I don't know if y'all can tell, but your girl need to get back in the gym too. Again, a lot of life changes that are just like, either get with it or get lost, Crochet. Like, are you gonna let it make you? Or are you gonna let it break you? That's what I have to tell myself. I'm supposed to be nicer to myself, but that's just how I have to talk to me to get it into action. But yeah, I want to give y'all that quick update. When I say this next one though, this Higher is a warm-up track. That's all I'm gonna say. Because this next one that I'm gonna hit y'all with, I don't think nobody really expecting the awesomeness that I'm gonna come out with this rollout. But on another note, that's why I appreciate you guys for growing with me. All my new subscribers, shout out to y'all. I've been seeing y'all coming in hard and strong. So again, that's why I wanted to make sure I'm returning the love and posting the videos, long length videos. I know y'all appreciate the shorts, but get to know me. Let's sit down. Let's build this community together, right? So I'm just happy everything is coming together. But yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait for y'all to hear what I been working on. Feel like because I'm literally my own team. So that's why I appreciate y'all acknowledging my hard work and efforts. This at least. How do I do this? I want to cheese it up. I didn't melt this cheese because I tried to melt cheese earlier, and let's just say I left it in there too long. I didn't want to do that again. Kind of lazy. All right. I told y'all I'm gonna make it Big Mac style. I ain't putting no crazy sauces or nothing on it, but can y'all see that? Move it over. I also wanted to just talk about Summer Walker album, the whole Travis Scott Astro World incident, and again, get y'all comments on how did you like the album? Have you heard the album? I honestly, I'm like, I knew there was another piece of that. No, I broke them in halves, not fours, crochet, Lord. But I honestly have enjoyed listening to her album thus far. Like, I'm actually pleasantly surprised because, or like, I didn't really know what to expect. Of course, I assumed London wouldn't be all over it this time, hence that they, considering the fact they not on the best of terms and they not together no more. So it's like, it was, for me, I'm gonna listen to it again, but I'm at a good 8, 9 right now. Only because, and it's not to say that she would have been better with London. It's just to say that they created a sound. And while I feel like Still Over It embodies that sound, I can hear Summer's sound, but that whole production element that it had. But like I was telling my girl, you're not gonna get Bobby and Whitney when Bobby and Whitney not together. I mean, that level of love and understanding that you build just in a creative space in general, when you get to know somebody and then you recant stories and you build a vibe together, it's not gonna be the same vibe that you created with a guy that you were having, that you were loving, that you was with, you know? Like, so that's not a chink to the album. That's just to say it was there, but I could tell different producers were used. But all in all, on one part, I just felt like she did a lot of coaching, a lot of teaching to the ladies. Do I want mayo? More mayo on this? Take some of that from there. Because again, I told y'all I'm already trying to keep the bread together. But she was doing some coaching, some good life lessons, putting everybody on to, really. Like, I didn't feel like the whole album was about London per se, but you could hear the moments where she was giving specifics about them, and you could also tell when she was just like, y'all need to grow up, period. And I'm glad somebody finally saying it. I'm glad somebody, what she said on fourth baby mama, let's start with your mama. She should have whooped Joe. And I know I'm not even heterosexual, and I've heard women say this before. It's a constant narrative of, if you raise your son, then he won't be as dependent or looking to me to be his mother figure, and when I'm not. And then it's so crazy and twisted how black men work and operate in that category. But again, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm just here to talk about Summer album. But she did a great job calling y'all out for y'all BS. Period. That's all I gotta say. Calling London out and giving all women, look, anybody with a little toxic, it just make it, music is a feeling. Sometimes you can't even put words to it. It's just that's what her album made me feel like. You come here below, let me know how y'all felt about the Summer Walker album. This is getting, y'all already know I'm gonna be eating a lot, but I be talking. That's why I'm like trying to get all my talking out. So when I get to eating, we gonna enjoy this. But how did y'all like the album? Ladies, let me know. Fellas, if y'all felt bashed, I kind of don't want to hear it, but you can tell me about it. Give me your perspective, sir. All right. And here we go. Here we go. All right, I want to push it down. Oh, I should have got a knife. Crochet. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go get a knife. Don't judge me. This was the quickest thing I could find, okay? How I'm gonna do this? I think I'm gonna do it down the middle. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. I gotta stand up. Oh, Lord, I can't. Jesus, this is getting crazy. All right, let's see. Can I? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. I had to put my whole hand over the sandwich to keep it still. Jesus, please just cut through. Lay it to the end. Break, don't tell. Oh, I lost a tomato. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Lord. All right. Whew, they got me tired. Please be separate. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh, I ain't lose tomato. That one I ain't even use that. Good, good. No child left behind. All right, take a look at that. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Did I do a good job? That cheese a little cheesy. You starting to milk. Did I do a good job? Let me know. Let me know. Matter of fact, let me get a thumbnail. Okay, now get into this first bite. I really did enjoy Summer Walker's album though. What we needed, what we expected. That's getting messy. I can tell where it's going, but it's good. Y'all let me know how I did. Did I pass the challenge? Was this ultimate enough for y'all? I guess it's eating it too, because y'all know I never really eat on here. No. Excuse me. Y'all put food on my face? Can't really see up there. Man, I'm dropping stuff. This bacon a little bacon in. I used pork bacon this time. I ain't gonna lie, I made one the other day, but it wasn't the ultimate one, so I just went ahead and ate it. Had a few pieces of turkey bacon left, so I was like, I got all the ingredients right here in my kitchen. But no, I went out today. I bought some pork bacon. Tastes like candy. Girl, you hit the spot. Y'all know I like to sing to my food. But yeah. Take this time while I'm marinating this to let me know how y'all really feel about Summer Walker album. Moving on. Travis Scott and the Astroworld incident. If you don't know, I'm gonna be eating it fast. The pork gonna give me high blood pressure. Okay. It's not dry though. Between the mayo, mustard, and the tomato and lettuce, it's actually pretty juicy. It's so bomb. Y'all can just look at that, look at that. But yes, so over the weekend, Travis Scott had his infamous Astroworld event take place in Houston. And as they were raging and in the mosh pit, you know, in mosh pitting, people was passing out. It was hot. It was hot. So upon my research, and I'm paraphrasing, it was over 50,000 people there. Had already been some incidents early in the day where people were pushing past security, literally hopping through the little entry barrier and jumping in, whether they already had their tickets, they were trying, whatever the scenario was, they were like, we getting in here now. You just seen videos of people stampeding from the beginning, already getting in. They say like 3 people were injured from that incident. Fast forward to later that night. Look at my eye. I get the eye this fast, baby. But Later that night, it's the 50,000 people there. He's performing. It's getting crazy. It's packed. It's loud. It's chaotic. It's extreme. And then, bam, people are passing out. People, according to the police, people started pushing forward towards the stage, so the crowd kept getting compressed. So from people just being hot and passing out to whatever led to people having heart attacks. Like TMZ even showed the actual footage, and again, trigger warning. If you look this up and you go to TMZ video, it's very graphic, but you can see people from most of the videos, you can see the ambulance riding through the crowd. So it's like, no way you guys didn't see that or notice that. There's some controversy about whether he should have completely stopped the show or if he was aware of what was going on to stop the show. But you see the people, the ambulance come through the crowd. You see the first responders or the people there, medics there already performing CPR on people. It's craziness. And then to still hear that over 300 people were injured, 8 died, at least 11 of those from cardiac arrest. Like, what is happening? I'm sure the majority of these people wasn't no more than 18 to 35. I'm gonna give y'all a good range, but heart attacks, it was heat exhaustion. Like, oh my God, it was that packed. At first I'm thinking people got, and I know some people did get hurt from people panicking and trampling over people in the stampede, but the heart attack part is what was shocking me. But yeah, just to hear people recant their experience was crazy, because I don't know if I ever mentioned it here, but like 2017, 18, I was in a stampede. Like, one of the scariest experiences of my life. ATC Music Festival. I was working on a PR team for Honorable C Note, and we were doing an event, so we partnered with A3C. Long story short, event goes great. And if you know anything about A3C, it's kind of tailored towards, I guess, like mirroring South by Southwest. It's not 2 whole weeks, but during the week, Wednesday to Friday, it's the conference, and on Saturday and Sunday, festival style events, right? So we have our event, everything go well. I'm partnering with A3C, so I'm up exclusive parts and sections and stuff. I was just thinking, should I defame these people? But I ain't gonna do that. Now, the security company that they had actually securing the event, I worked for a few years before that. Prior to that, when I was in college and first got to Atlanta. I ain't gonna call that name, but I'm gonna just say, when I seen them, I knew this was gonna be a lax experience, good or bad. Like, cause you know, me having rapport, if I needed to get even more access than what I had, I'm pretty sure I could finagle some ish. Moving forward though, by the end of that night, that Sunday, the last performer, we done went through everything. And again, I don't know if y'all familiar or remember, but around 2017, 2018, that's when they had a lot of the shootings going on, the mass shootings, like in Vegas and all type of stuff in the schools. That's when those were like really boiling at the boiling point. So everybody paranoid. You could just tell, like, we all just already on edge in the world anyway. So Lil Wayne get up to perform. Long story short, he don't even start. He barely walk out and get one song out. And the DJ drop, like, you know how DJ be like, or they have the gunshots or whatever it is. So the gunshot in the song drop, and I don't know, between that, I heard somebody was panicking or somebody was pushing from the fight in the crowd. Then the gunshots rang off, and simultaneously everybody already started pushing. And the reason I brought up the security earlier is because by that point, it's the end of the night, the last day of the festival. Everybody that could finesse security. It's packed. I told y'all I had exclusive entry, meaning I was at least in the VIP section and backstage at a certain point. So at this time, I mean, like, I finna see Lil Wayne perform. I'm right there, like, baby, just do it like it's my B-day, baby. So the same thing happened. Crowd start to compress. It's packed because it's people in here that shouldn't be in here. A little bit of me too. But again, so just crazy crowded chaos. And again, from those two scenarios, somebody possibly fighting and pushing in the crowd to actually hearing the gunshots in Lil Wayne's music. When I say it wasn't a split second, the crowd just started woo, woo, shoving. Fun fact about me, I can't run. Like, so if some shit go down, I'm probably that black person in the movie that's gonna get killed because my little stuff is gonna be so behind. I need a head start. I really do. I really need a head start. So I done got knocked out my glasses, my shoes. Goddamn, we had camera equipment, we had phones. I think I lost about everything. We ended up recovering everything except for the camera, which I had got interviews with Jid, like photos with Jid. It was just like L. But nonetheless, bro, I really learned my lesson because I don't want to be in the front of nobody else's crowd. That really damaged me for a long time. Like, and still be dealing with it now. I think that was the first time I ever had a panic attack. Like, I've always had high anxiety, but that was the first time it actually came to the forefront because prior to us everything settling down and the next day or the news coming and we finding out that it was actually just the music, we really thought it was gunshots. Like, I wasn't the only one. When I say everybody, we were hiding in the tents. We were trying to get for cover. We ran one way towards the exit. Everybody else started coming back this way talking about, oh, they said that they had that interest. Like, we're thinking it's an active shooter on the festival grounds. It's girls. I heard stories and seen videos of girls literally jumping over the fence to get out of the event area, and their shirts getting stuck and they're just ripping their clothes off, ending up like basically nude. So again, I'm pretty sure that traumatized a lot of people. I even went and got a tetanus shot after that. But the point is, I can only imagine 50,000 people. Like, one girl was recalling her experience of pulling people out of the crowd, and it was just like pulling people out of the abyss of hell. It was so dark and dense and you couldn't see, and it's just like, what is happening? That's why I feel like ultimately, well, let me say this before I give my opinion on what I think should happen in festivals and regulating moving forward. But on one hand, you can't fall into the narrative because everybody got their own personal perspective. But I did take into account when people were like, they were chanting in the crowd, stop the show, we need help, or stop and help, stop and help. It's a possibility he didn't hear that. Now, we got all the, Illuminati conspiracies and all the, he sacrificed them conspiracies. I don't want to give my opinion on that type of stuff, but it is plausible in general that he was up so high, he really didn't hear him. And of course, then there's the point about seeing the ambulance. Like, yeah, at that point, you should know it's not just a regular situation if they're bringing the ambulance through the crowds, but at the same time, it just, the ball was dropped on more. I don't think we should just take artists and use them as the complete scapegoat fall, because he has a whole team. He has people, even from the medics, to relaying messages to each other. Somehow the word could have got back to him and they stopped the show. But even in that, it's already pure panic with over 50,000 people. It was already out of control. How do you control something that's already out of control? Like, again, another story, when we did Mortal Beat Battle again in South by Southwest, we ended up, because we did dual events, so during the day we collaborated with some other Drummer Boy Fresh and a lot of other industry vets, and we did like again, kind of conference style sit down Q&A. And so they had people that were still funneling in when we got ready to do the Mortal Beat Battle part. So of course, if you were already there, we let you stay in or whatever. So as it's starting to get packed, we hear somebody might have a gun. Somebody might have a gun. Like, little words was like, and we just ended up, and I commend Sino for this because again, he had to say so. It's his event, and he took it and handled it in a very responsible way, even when it could have got chaotic because people were confused. We made everybody leave out of the club. Yeah, we sacrificed our whole event. I ain't gonna lie. At that point, me and all my PR immaturity skills, I'm in there panicking. We worked this hard. We came across the country. and y'all are kicking the people out of the event. Like, but nonetheless, we got everybody out safely, and we got everybody back in safely in the clearance form and make sure nobody had a gun. We maxed out the night. Speakers went over capacity for the city coordinates, city limits, like epic night. But nonetheless, we were willing to sacrifice the entire event we put together for safety purposes. So I feel like if you are going to have events where it's 50,000 people, like I know festivals are huge and it's a huge thing. Like I'm a part of the culture and getting more and more with my DJ skills, and hopefully you guys will be seeing me soon. So we got a lot more to talk about that in the music world for me. But I understand that's a part of the vibe. That's a part of the experience. Just elbow, shoulder to shoulder. But we got to have some type of regular. It can't be 50,000 people compressing towards the stage. I feel like maybe tiers too. I know that's the stadium style versus festival. We got to find a way to create some space. Like, if you choose to get down there in mosh pit, okay, like create a mosh pit section. Like we just all, if you got this particular band especially, come in here and we mosh pit over here. Because honestly, not everybody who pays to be at the front is there to mosh pit. Like going back to my point, like I'm there for the experience to be up close and personal and see the people, but at the same time, that has triggered me to not even want to be at the front. I didn't know. I want to be back at top up. I want to be able to see what's going on below. Like, just craziness. But you guys let me know what y'all thought about that scenario. How could he have handled it differently? Do you think Travis really heard the crowd and should have and could have stopped? I seen he finally spoke out and people were saying he was a little disconnected, but I don't really know how he handles his emotions. None of us can speak on that. Also, we also know black men not allowed to cry and get too emotional anyway. So it's like, don't know what they expect there, but we can see in his actions moving forward. Because I don't think he should be, again, solely punished from not having events, or like the whole Astro Fest thing is a great cause and what he does for Houston and the community and his Cactus Jack Foundation. But something differently got 8 people died. Like that's like mass. Like that, I'm not laughing. Condolences to everybody's family. Again, this is like, it's heart-wrenching because it's already been COVID. We haven't been a lot of places. If you are that person, y'all probably seen from my socials. No, the ice ain't back there falling in the dang. But anyway, y'all probably seen from my socials the handful of places I have been to. And even when I went to one music fest, I stayed. I didn't get amongst too many crowds. And if I was in a space, I was in there, got what I needed footage-wise, and got back out of there. So just let me know, again, what do you guys think he could have did differently moving forward? How can festivals in general be handled in a better way so that we all can enjoy ourselves and have fun? We've been cooped up in these houses. We've been cooped up in our homes. We've been cooped up in our homes, and ultimately, we all trying to get out and have fun. And yeah, with that, people are going crazy. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Right now, I just seen a post of Keisha Lance's Bottom talking about the 911 and the 311. I didn't even know what 311 was, but I thought it was 411 or 511. 411 is when you get information. 511 is when you on the side of the highway specifically, because don't think you're going to get off that exit and run out of gas and then get help. You got to run out of gas on the highway. Don't ask me how I know. But anyway, so our Georgia 911 line and 311 lines were down. Like, in what world are we currently living? So that just goes to show, again, in Atlanta has been the main place open during COVID. Everybody's here, from tourists to people moving to the actual residents already being out and about. And the 911 is down. And why would you tell us? That's like telling a criminal, here's a vacant unlocked house, come here and rob everything. Like, try everybody, because there's no 911 for anyone to call right now. Like, and then to say it's delays. That's still, delay means today I might not be getting no help from the 911. So that being said, everybody, my supporters, my family, my community, y'all, stay safe out there. Be smart. I know we use our brains. I don't know what to say about it. Outside world, I know when we come in here, it's a safe space. We bond, we agree to disagree, but we learn from each other. We don't intentionally make stupid mistakes. So let's just be careful. Watch your surroundings. Pay attention to the spaces you're in. Again, don't be in large crowds. I know that sounds so bad because we want to get back out there. We want to have fun. We literally have experienced what we never experienced before. It's kind of like you can't even touch people. And we find we're missing that as a humanity. But be careful. Be careful who you decide to be around, who you hang around, what type of events you go to. That's for me. I got to make sure I'm covered, protected as I get back out here and I network more. Because again, like that really traumatized me, being trampled in that stampede. And then as I find myself in the spaces I actually want to be in, they're not necessarily the most hip hop spaces. There are festival, dance, EDM spaces where, again, the culture is that of a Travis Scott show. Like, so again, we're going to all just pray for each other. If you don't pray, just put up positive words of affirmations for each other to make sure we are protecting each other, protecting ourselves and each other. Like, I don't know how to stress it enough, but nonetheless, let me know how I did on this BLT. Drop all your comments below. Let's have a conversation about all the topics we discussed today. I hope y'all enjoyed this meal. I finally ate. I didn't eat all of it, but I ate half of it. Matter of fact, y'all know I love to do this for y'all, and I'm the perfect person for y'all. See, this one my girlfriend, her daddy love me because I'm always like, you want to try this? You want the rest of my leftovers? Like, I would be that person. If you love food, I love food, and we gonna try everything, and we gonna get a lot of it. But 9 times out of 10, I'm either have leftovers, I'm gonna let you eat it. So y'all box this up, take it home. I hope y'all enjoy it, from me to you. But don't just leave like that. If you ain't already, please subscribe. And if you have, thank you for being loyal, and thank you for riding the wave with me. I got so much more great content coming for everybody. I hope you're enjoying what I've done thus far. If you saw my last video, please comment any new things that you want to see me do, things I haven't done, or things I have done that you want to see again. And make sure you follow me on all my socials. Check out Higher. Let me know, stream it, add it to your playlist. Follow me on your, like, y'all know how it goes. Support me so I can support you and keep putting out this great content. I thoroughly hope you guys are entertained, honestly. That being said, I love you. Peace. See you next time.
What?